Teacher Talking Sports, what it does, what it do, how we live. And let's continue this series I've been doing where I name who I believe is the best player in each NHL franchise's history, their all-time GOAT. Previously did this for NBA and NFL teams. They're in playlist. Check them out. Going in alphabetical order, today we land on the Edmonton Oilers. Now, the Edmonton Oilers' inaugural season was the 1979-80 season, so they played 45 seasons of NHL action. They've won 5 Stanley Cups, 1984, 1985, 1987, 1988, and 1990. Of course, they made it this year, but lost to the team I'm doing tomorrow, the Panthers. But anyhow, before I name the GOAT, and I know this one's obvious, I've been revisiting the NHL Mount Rushmores I did 2 years ago, where I named who I believe are the 4 best players in franchise history. So just been revisiting them, see if I would make any changes in the 2 years that have passed. So even if you don't want to debate the GOAT, we could debate the Mount Rushmore. But I didn't make any changes, although the 4th guy was tough. 3 guys were pretty easy for me, alphabetical order. Wayne Gretzky, I'll let it be known now, more on him later. Jari Kurri led the league in goals in 1985-86. Made the NHL's first or second All-Star team 5 times with Edmonton. Connor McDavid, already a 3-time Hart Trophy winner, has a total of 982 points, and he's only 27 years old. And Mark Messier, 12 seasons with the Oilers, 1,034 points, won the Hart Trophy in the 89-90 season. Now, Curry's really my 4th guy, and I really thought long and hard about putting Paul Coffey on over him. One of the main reasons I gave Curry the oh-so-slight edge is he played longer with the team. Other honorable mentions, Grant Fuhr, Leon Draisaitl, Doug Waite, Kevin Lowe, Ryan Smith, and Glenn Anderson, to name a few. And let me also say, I know Edmonton's in Canada, so if you just want to consider this the 4 best in franchise history, not Mount Rushmore, be my guess. But anyhow, the GOAT of the Edmonton Oilers, let me not even bring up suspense, let me just get into it. It is the great one, Wayne Gretzky. Gretzky joined the Oilers for their inaugural season in 79-80, playing with them until the 1987-88 season. He won the Hart Trophy each of his first 8 seasons with the team, and then finished 3rd in his last season with the team. Won a total of 4 Stanley Cups with the Oilers, and was the Conn Smythe Trophy winner in 2 of them. Just outstanding numbers. I'll get into some of them. Let's take a look at his season-by-season numbers via his hockey reference page. So in his 9 seasons, 696 games, 583 goals, 1,086 assists, 1,669 points. He was a plus 553 in his time with the Oilers. He led the league in goals 5 times. He led the league in assists every year with the Oilers. He led the league in points each of his first 8 seasons. Led the league in plus-minus 5 different seasons. I'm trying to think where to go with this, because the 81-82 season, NHL record 92 goals. The 85-86 season, NHL record 163 assists. If we take a look at points records, he has the top 4 point totals in NHL history. 4 seasons with over 200, the only 4 seasons that's been done. He also has 6 of the top 7 while with the Oilers. Point totals, the only one that takes him from having each of the top 7, Mario Lemieux at 199 and 88, 89. Gretzky mentioned 4 Stanley Cup wins. He 120 playoff games, 81 goals, 171 assists, 252 points. So well over 2 points per game in his career. Well, in his Edmonton Oilers career, both in the regular season and the playoffs. His 31 assists in the 87-88 postseason was a record until it was broken by McDavid this past year. He had a total of 55 hat tricks with Edmonton. We know he's got pretty much every NHL record, although Ovechkin's chasing him for that goals record. While, of course, his whole career wasn't with the Oilers. Most of his numbers, or I should say more than half of his numbers, came with the Oilers. Just you can't. I could go on and on about how incredible his numbers are. I mean, even his shooting percentage, 20.9% of his shots found the back of the net. On 83, 84, 26.7%. So about 1 out of 5, a little bit more than 1 out of 5 of his shot attempts with Edmonton were goals. Wayne Gretzky, the great one, a lot of people consider him the GOAT of the NHL. I mean, easy choice for him, GOAT of Edmonton, and that's not to disparage anyone else in Oilers history, because Mark Messier is a legend. Yari Curry's, of course, in the Hall of Fame. Connor McDavid has long been seen as the best player currently in the NHL. But let me know your thoughts. Do you agree with, let's say, the Mount Rushmore? Because I'm sure everyone agrees Gretzky being the best player in franchise history. With all these, I take a look at the active roster, decide if anyone can overtake the GOAT, make the Mount Rushmore. Be an honorable mention. Well, one guy's on the Mount Rushmore. That is Connor McDavid, and as good as he is, he's not going to surpass Gretzky. Leon Draisaitl, awesome, of course. But this is such a good Mount Rushmore. Maybe he has a chance to overtake Curry, but it would probably take some Stanley Cup. Zach Hyman had 54 goals last season, 117 through his first 3. Potential honorable mention guy, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, 13 years, 699 points. He's probably an honorable mention as we speak. But there you have it. Stay tuned for tomorrow. I will be doing the reigning Stanley Cup champion Florida Panthers. Anyhow, don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.